guys. Leave it, buddy. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Leave it. Come here. Come on. I have a very hyper panda who just came in from doing his business. I just finished breakfast, and it was amazing to have the choice between pumpkin spice or pumpkin spice this morning, because yesterday when we were at Walmart, we got pumpkin spice mini wheats. We found those first. And so I got those. Excuse me being out of breath, I just got upstairs. And we also found pumpkin spice oatmeal. So I was like, man, which one do I want? We went with the mini wheats this morning. But then tomorrow I can have pumpkin spice again, and then pumpkin spice again, because I'm pumpkin spice obsessed. So that was my morning. Basically just ate and took my meds. Took the panda boy out. He's still itching. Probably gonna have to give him another bath, because he also doesn't realize rolling in the grass does not help his cause. We are, I don't know why I keep saying we. I am so excited for the Rays game tonight. I cannot wait. It is, I will be like an hour and a half delayed because we're waiting for my dad to get home. And so he gets home at 8:30, it starts at 7, but I'm so excited. I really hope that we can go to win tonight so that we can go to the playoff game next week against the Yankees. And yeah, I didn't realize that I was going to become a baseball fan this year, but I did, and hey, why not? The only sport I don't think I will ever get into is football. I love hockey. I like baseball. I wouldn't say I love baseball, but I like it. Obviously horse racing, but football, I've been to a football game, and it wasn't my thing. I just was bored. Panda, stop. I was just bored the entire time. So football will probably never be a thing for me, but yeah, let me know what your guys' favorite sports are. Anyway, so I was gonna say my lungs are feeling a little bit better than they were yesterday, even though I am feeling out of breath right now because I went up the stairs and chased Panda around. But I didn't wake up coughing as much this morning. I didn't wake up coughing last night. I slept through the entire night. And I didn't have as much mucus this morning when I was coughing. So, all marked improvements. Maybe it was seasonal. Maybe I did catch a cold on the plane and I'm just getting over it. But whatever the case may be, it seems a little bit better this morning, so I'll take it. So, I'm gonna hop on my treatment now. I always like to try and wait a little bit between eating and treatment, because shaking for 30 minutes after you eat a meal is not very pleasant. But it's been about 30 minutes now, so I'm gonna go do my treatment. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. And also, it feels amazing outside. It's sunny and bright. Well, it's kind of washed out on the camera, but anyway, it's sunny and bright, and it is not hot. It's breezy, it's nice. And also, I'm gonna put in after this clip, if I remember, I hope I do, the sunset last night was beyond, you saying hi to the cat? It was beyond incredible. I haven't seen a sunset like that in a long time. And I was just staring at it, you guys. I was just sitting there staring at it. So here is the sunset from last night, and I'll see you guys in a little while. Hey guys, so I just made some coffee and I'm about to get on my treatment, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about something that was on my mind last night that actually made me start crying out of joy, like out of happiness, which sounds weird, but I texted my friend. I was like, if anybody comes in here, they're gonna think that I'm super upset, but I'm not. I'm happy. And I was realizing that Sunday, because today's the 10th, that Sunday is gonna mark 2 years since the day I should have died. The closest I've ever come to dying, anyway. If you guys don't know the backstory, 2 years ago, October 13th, 2017, I went in to have my wisdom teeth out and ended up getting 22 teeth out, but also had an allergic reaction to some dental caps because I have 3 teeth that are capped. And like basically stopped breathing, and rapid response basically saved my life. And I was thinking about that last night. I was thinking like 2 years ago, it's been 2 years Like, I could be dead right now. Like, no joke, I could literally be dead right now. And it made me think also, like, you know, I'm 18 days away from getting my crowns. And I used to, like, be so self-conscious. I mean, let's face it, it's not normal to not have any teeth up front. And I used to be so self-conscious about it. And the reason I lost the teeth in the first place was because of when they were removing the wisdom teeth. It was also found that just from my vitamin deficiencies from my CF, mainly calcium and vitamin D, I've always been super deficient in. I take 10,000 units of vitamin D every day, and I still get deficient. My teeth had just crumbled, except for the 9 that are left in my mouth. And it was, I used to be so self-conscious about it. I actually, like, literally had a panic attack the day I left the hospital, because while I was in the hospital, which was 18 days, well, the first week was just surviving, because, like, the day after the surgery, I, like, couldn't breathe again. So the first week was just surviving. But after that, when the swelling started going down, I started feeling better, I started getting really self-conscious. And I was like, I had a panic attack the day I left the hospital. I was like, I can't do this. I can't go out into the world, what I thought, looking hideous. And almost 2 years later, I can honestly say I don't care. I don't even give it a second thought in, like, looks purposes, functionality purposes, yes. I can't wait for the day I don't have to tear my sandwiches and burgers apart with my hands just to eat them, but, like, looks purposes, it doesn't bother me at all. I will vlog, I will, you know, go meet pilots, I will, you know, it doesn't bother me. I'll go to church, I don't even think about it. And it made me think about the fact that when I first started this journey, beyond the fact of just the fact that I lived through it, it changed me in a better way, because 2 years, I'm a totally different person than I was 2 years ago, and I think I am in a really good way. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's like getting these crowns. When I first lost all the teeth and I was in the hospital and past that initial am I gonna die phase, I was like, okay, I'll be whole, I'll be complete, everything will be hunky-dory once I get these crowns. And at that point, I didn't know it was gonna take 2 years, and I'm glad I didn't, or I probably would have had more than one mental breakdown. And, and I was like, that was the only thing I was thinking about. And now it's like, I'm so excited for the 29th. Like, you have no idea, I'm so excited. 19 days, you know, just 19 more days. But at the same time, it's like, that's not, I can be me, I can be happy, I can be whole without it. I have been for 2 years. It wasn't easy in the beginning. Sometimes it's not easy now. Sometimes I still will go back to the physical aspects of that day, and it'll give me panic attacks sometimes, but it's, it's like, I think in the end I was just thinking, like, this whole experience changed me for the better. And while I wouldn't choose to go through it again, oh my gosh, knock on wood, I never want to have to use those EpiPens, or ever lose any more teeth for that matter. But it changed me into who I am, and I wouldn't want to be anybody but who I am today. So it's weird to say this, but I also thought about the same thing with my ankle. Would I go back and change that day? In the beginning, yes. Same with my ankle, yes. Looking back now, 2 years later and a year later, would I go back and change that day? No, I don't think I would, because I wouldn't be who I am without it. And so it just made me happy last night, realizing that, one, I've made it through 2 years of life that I shouldn't even have had, and two, that in 18 more days, this whole chapter, not just the Arkansas and flying part, but the dental part of it, this whole chapter will be closed. And while I'm so excited for it, it's like, I've learned that I can be me regardless of teeth or no teeth, regardless of crowns or no crowns, you know. So I am planning on making a video once it's all done, kind of showing the whole timeline of this journey, but I'm just thankful. More than anything, I'm just thankful that still be here and still be breathing and be doing fairly well, even if I have a cold, because, you know, it could have ended that day and it didn't, and I'm very thankful for that. Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight. I already have a ton of footage. I think I already have over 10 minutes of footage already. So, just gonna end the vlog here because I don't have much more to say. I'm super excited for the Rays game. Comes on in 4 hours, but I have to stay off of social media from 7 to 8:30 because we're gonna watch it when my dad gets home at 8:30. So kind of have to like stay off the computer and like play Nancy Drew or something, but don't get on Facebook, don't get on Google, don't get on Twitter, don't just stay off social media. So just going to hang out and enjoy the evening, and that's really all. So thank you guys so much for coming along on my day today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.